to UFCU Stadium in San Marcos, Texas, home to the Texas State Bobcats. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Warhawks will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Texas State's offense will have the football first. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's complete on the right side. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Man, a great job on the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Anderson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. All right, guys, let's chat about Texas State. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away. And if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
Let's talk for just a minute about Texas State. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. All right, guys, let's chat about Texas State. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And the Bobcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these questions.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. back to pass. Rushes on him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. And it's no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So the Warhawks offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined.
Love the way he turned right there. Catch and roll out.
On the nice pickup there.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense and zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Here's the handoff. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yes, sir. Ski. I was reading that right to left, I think. The way them linebackers moved, I was like, yep.
I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0
yep.
going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally
getting like awesome. Yep, got a slant, got a hit, got a slant.
Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. James Madison is making it look easy today. A special performance that would make the 4th president of the United States proud. They're up 14 over Washington State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one?
Running like Jason, got the arm out.
Going on elsewhere. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. give to the running back.
Oh, shoot.
Turning it
I knew
on.
it. I
He's
knew
at
it.
the 50, the 30, the 20.
I knew it. I could tell. When he started moving, I knew what energy they were on. It's going to be one of these games.
Touchdown, UL Monroe.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Trying to get for using coaching suggestions. I mean, the doggone 3-3.
And they did tack on the extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set it down.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Dumps it off in the flats.
Hoping
And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks.
Let's go, Bubba Bo. Let's go, Bubba Bo. Hey!
Ripped off a
Hit him with
huge
that stiff arm.
play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, it's a second catch on the drive, and that's obviously a massive play for this offense, and he's starting to prove to his quarterback here that he's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks.
And the Bobcats are rolling down the field. From the gun, the ground game. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting...
Touchdown,
Good work, Ryan.
Texas State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score.
Not what I wanted to run.
Looking to throw, it's Herring. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Let's take just a second here on the Warhawks. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level.
And he's all
Get on it. Let's go. Run it in. Run it in. Let's go, baby.
Coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Fielded in the end zone, it's Evans. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll give it to the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
Good tackle.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Warhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block.
No.
Finding open areas. That's the kind
Man,
of play
I got
that can
bumped.
really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking to throw, it's Harry.
Oh, shoot.
Unloads it downfield. Catches
Ugh.
stride inside the 15. And he eluded the
That's what I get for trying to run, man.
Touchdown, Warhawks.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot.
Let's go.
Inside the
Let's go. Once I saw the safety belling, and he had a step like, yep.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
He'll bring it out. It's Evans. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into half.
Oh, he's got some space.
Bro.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Trying to make magic with his feet.
Go.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
Finally, on defense, looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Dropping back, it's Herring. Throws to the wideout.
I was hoping that safety's got there.
Downfield. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him to go to work. This is turning.
And the heat gets home.
Pass rush is cooking today.
The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He's simply
watching this SCE game right now. Got Weezy versus KJ.
Whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
Excuse me, KJ. I was looking at ASU when I said Weezy.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
Only the 2nd quarter, though.
The Bobcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Evans. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second.
And this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake. And the defense
on my way.
Sacking him back at the 10.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively. Their 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
And the Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They
Swerve on them.
exactly what they wanted to do.
Swerve on them.
Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
It's Anderson. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Grab behind the line. It's Anderson.
He just ran to the
And
corner.
how about that
Get behind that
alertness and
block.
that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over Georgia Southern. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean,
I
I'm
don't
not
even know
trusting
why.
them to get a lot of stops. So
Why are you pressing
on this
the
offense?
third?
The Warhawks
not
in
a
a good
press
spot
defense.
here with 2nd and short. Holds and fires complete. stop it. He'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. To the air, it's Herring. He's got it. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his
not
thing.
3-3.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Pressure is getting there.
And this has been the story.
I think I've had a better game than sacks.
Offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Warhawks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Dang it.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. To the air on first down. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Gets the back moving. To the air on second down. This one's complete. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. We start the fourth quarter. It'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Come on, man. I see you.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Bobcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Here's a heat. Got rid of it just in time.
Although I did have R1, I just wasn't ready. He came out of that play action faster than I expected.
The Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Motion from the back. He's looking to throw on third and short. Got his man on the outside.
Biscuit should have took the hit. I'm thinking I could get that one and go.
To stop him in his tracks. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. The punt was just an illusion. They snapped it to the other end.
Oh, it even hurts worse when you get an inch away.
Turn it over on down, so fake doesn't work. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll start this drive from the 42. To the air, it's Herring. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Warhawks can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Breaks into the open. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Snagged out of the air. The tackle is
Stop
made,
testing
but
my
he's got
gangster
it
like
1st
that.
and goal from the 6.
Oh, shoot.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Warhawks want to move quickly. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to get it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw again. Fires into the end zone.
I'm sitting over there, too.
Touchdown, UL Monroe. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's
I gotta
so
stop practicing
underrated,
and
though,
lock
the
this one up.
relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up.
Oh, come on. What?
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so
He literally
important for this
dropped that.
defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield, it's Harry. Finds a spot in the middle. Turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Dang it.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. I know you want to take what the defense gives you, but at this point you have to push the ball downfield a little more, David.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Check the football down. That's what they're going to give you, but we need scores. Down multiple scores. Got to push the ball down the field and take more chances.
Firing to the right, complete.
I can't miss that sack.
They finally get to it.
Not when I got man coverage.
There to pick up the 1st down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Let's go.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
It's complete.
Bro.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
What are we doing?
And the Warhawks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to throw, it's Herring. Takes the easy completion. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Looking to throw on first down.
Give me that.
And that ball is intercepted.
One of us was taking it.
Trying to take it back. Inside the 40.
One of us was taking it, baby.
Past the 20. Touchdown, Bobcats.
There we go. Dunk on the goalpost, baby. Let's go.
They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.
He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UL Monroe has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
No gain on the play. Third down coming.
The Warhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw. It's Herring. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete.
Let's go.
Downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well. They've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early this season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well. You could tell they're starting to get in the groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That closes the game out if he catches that.
From here, for David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, Nolan, 7-6. Sorry, watching this game over here. Nolan Rios, 9 tackles for a loss, and we had 7 sacks. Jesus, best I've seen this game played. Crosby ended the game with a 98-yard touchdown. on the pick 6. Also had 3 pass deflections. He had a heck of a game. How many tackles? 7 tackles too. Thought he was cooking. We had 2 defensive because we had the forced fumble and the fumble recovery, scoop and score. And the last game we have South Alabama. All right, man. We'll see how it goes. Catch y'all on the flip.